Tonight at exactly 3:17 a.m., 8 million people will stop breathing at the same second. They won't die. They won't even know. And only one person in the whole city will still be awake. His name is Daniel. In 10 seconds, his phone will buzz. The message will say 3 words. And after he reads them, nothing in his life will ever be normal again. Watch carefully, because what is about to happen to him in the next 6 minutes has already happened to someone you know. You just don't remember them anymore. His phone buzzed in his hand. 1 notification, no sender. Just 3 words glowing in red. Do not look up. He didn't dare to disobey. He stepped outside. The silence wasn't normal silence. It was thick, heavy, pressing on his ears like the world was holding its breath, waiting. Then he heard them. Footsteps, slow, calm, deliberate, coming from somewhere behind him. But every person on the street was frozen solid. He turned around. Nothing. The street stretched empty in every direction, just frozen statues and fog. But the footsteps had been real. He was sure. And then he looked down at his own shadow on the pavement, and his stomach dropped. Because his shadow was moving, without him. The shadow lifted its head. It had no face, but somehow he could feel it smiling at him. A wide, hungry, impossible smile. A voice cut through the silence. A girl's voice. Sharp, urgent, terrified. Hey, you! Don't move, don't look at it. Look at me. She stood under a flickering streetlight. Crimson hair, green eyes, a black leather jacket. The only other living thing in a dead city. She grabbed his wrist. Her grip was warm and real. Run, she whispered. Don't speak, don't think. Just follow me. Now. And they ran. She pulled him behind a dumpster in a black alley. Her face was inches from his. You're like me, she whispered. You woke up. They didn't. Who are they? He asked, his voice shaking. She looked away, biting her lip. You'll see, she said quietly. You'll wish you hadn't. And at the end of the alley, every single frozen person on the street had slowly turned their head. They were all staring directly at the two of them. Run, she hissed. And they did. Down empty avenues lined with watching statues, eyes following them, mouths slowly opening into silent screams. She led him underground, into the old shut-down subway. Down broken concrete stairs into a place the city had forgotten existed 40 years ago. The walls of the tunnel were covered in writing, hundreds of warnings in chalk, in paint, in scratched stone. They see, wake up. None of this is real. Others came before us, she said softly, running her fingers across a row of carved names. None of them made it out. Not one. Ever. In the back of the tunnel, an ancient television flickered on by itself. Static, then a face, a scientist, recording a message just for them. If you are watching this, the man said, his voice cracking, then you are the test subject, and you have already lasted longer than any of the others. This city is not real, he continued. The people are not real. You are not real. You are a process running inside a machine, and the machine is shutting down. Daniel staggered backward. The girl didn't move. She had already known. Her eyes filled with tears she had been holding back for a very long time. Then every light in the station went dead. Only a red emergency strobe pulsed. Something was coming up the tunnel. Something tall. Something wrong. 3 figures stepped out of the dark, 8 feet tall, skin pale as paper. And where their faces should have been, there was nothing. Just smooth, empty white. Collectors, she whispered. They erase the glitches. They erase people like us. Don't let them touch you. Just run. Run and don't ever stop. They burst out of the subway into the night. The sky above the city had turned blood red. Every street, every window, every cloud was burning red. In the center of the city, the tallest building, the giant LED screen on its side suddenly lit up. Bright white light flooded the empty plaza. 3 words appeared on the screen. Final system test. Letters 30 meters tall, flickering, glitching, written for an audience of exactly 2. We're not people, she whispered, looking up at the light. We never were. We are the experiment. We are the test that they have been running this whole time. Then what are we supposed to do, he asked. She didn't answer. She just took his hand. And for a moment she smiled. A real, human, terrified smile. The screen flashed red. New words, bigger, Final choice, erase the world or erase yourself. You have 10 seconds. The countdown began. Behind them, the faceless collectors stepped into the plaza. Dozens of them, hands outstretched. The countdown on the screen ticked down. 7, 6, 5. He looked at her. She looked at him. They didn't need to say anything. Two strangers who had known each other for 1 hour, deciding the fate of a world. He stepped toward the screen. He raised his hand. He pressed his palm against the glowing red surface. He chose, and he did not choose the world. The screen went black. The city went black. The sky went black. And somewhere in a server room far away,